From the Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Dale and Scott.
Hey, Scott, what did the egg say to the boiling water?
I don't know, Dale. What did the egg say to the boiling water?
I don't know if I can get hard. I just got laid by some chick this morning.
Oh, that's a winner right there.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, everybody, it's the Swish Edition back for episode 447. It's February 12th, Wednesday. We're actually taping the show on the day, on the actual February 12th.
On the day.
On the day. And we're going to talk more about eggs later in the show because you can't get away from egg news right now.
I don't know why it's so crazy.
People up in arms. I mean, we were just watching the news this morning and they said eggs are up literally 100% from where they were last year.
Yeah. Well, just stop
Double.
buying them.
Double. Yeah. It's still relatively cheap. I mean, people are crazy. They just like complaining about something.
Yeah.
Anyway, so today's Wednesday. This Friday is Valentine's Day. Do you have anything exciting planned?
I have nothing.
Nothing at all? I thought you bought a cake.
I do have a cake coming.
When's the cake get here?
It's from a milk bar.
Oh, okay. We do like that.
They showed up on my Instagram with this really good-looking cake.
It's coming.
It was a fortune.
It's coming in the mail?
It's coming in the mail.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll be here in time for Friday?
Looks really, really good.
Nice. We're definitely not going out. I hate going out on Friday nights.
It's a
if I
waste
can
of
help
money.
It. Yeah.
Because you can go the very next day and get the same exact meal
Yeah.
for 25 to 40% less than what you paid the night before.
That's true. That's true. I love this picture, though. I saw this picture online. It's a Subway sign. I don't know where. One of the Subway stores somewhere.
It's brilliant.
It says, satisfy your Valentine with a footlong.
I love it. I love it.
That might be the only way you're going to satisfy her or him. I thought that was really funny. I got to talk about this. Maybe you guys saw this, although, politics and all that crap and egg prices have really been dominating the news lately. But one thing that was something that people were talking about since our last episode is this Connecticut state senator who's put up a bill in the Connecticut Senate, I guess. He wants to make it illegal, or he wants to make a law forcing movie theaters to tell you exactly when the actual movie is going to start. For anyone out there who goes to the movies on a regular basis, you know that nowadays, and this has been a thing for a long time. You're sitting through 20 plus minutes of commercials and movie trailers.
Yeah.
You cannot get away with it.
No.
So if the movie's supposed to start at 1 o'clock, the actual movie's not
1:30.
1:30, 1:35.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's proposing a bill that will require them to tell you both the time that the movies, the trailers and ads start, also telling you exactly what time the movie is going to start.
I mean,
He calls it a truth in advertising bill.
he's not wrong.
Well, he's not wrong, except
I
that
just don't know if it needs to be a law.
this is where the movie theaters are making their bread and butter. They're making money from selling these ads and promoting the movies that are coming out.
Yeah.
So they need you to watch the damn movie. Otherwise, they're not making any money.
And they're probably selling more at the vending because you get there early, right?
Yeah.
And then you're watching this shit and you're eating your popcorn. And by the time the movie starts, your popcorn's done.
So you have to go back to
you
the
have
lobby.
to go back to the lobby and get more
something
snacks.
else. And that's where they make a lot of their money is off concessions.
Right.
Movie theater sales were 1.2 billion ticket sales in 2019 before the pandemic. And then it went down to like 219 million during the height of the pandemic when we couldn't all sit anywhere near each other.
Yeah.
Now it's back up to about 816 million tickets last year in 2024, which surprised me that many people are going to the movies. We haven't been to a movie in a while.
I mean, I don't, what I want to say.
You don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but I also don't enjoy it either.
But we also go midday on a Tuesday.
It's the best time.
It's the best. We have the option of doing that. Most people don't, so they go on a Friday or Saturday night when it's packed.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like it. Anyway, what is your go-to movie theater snack? You want to tell the people?
It's popcorn, always.
I don't see. I can't stand it. I can't eat that much of it. I can eat a little bit,
Yeah.
but I can't eat that much. And I think it's that fake butter shit that they put on top that
That's
makes
what
my
makes it
stomach hurt.
so good. Oh, no, I don't feel good afterwards, but it's still
You don't feel good afterwards.
it's the best snack.
But you do it anyway.
Because it's the only way that you can get that flavor. You cannot replicate that at home.
Yeah.
Or it's hard to anyway, because it's not really butter, it's oil.
It's an oil based something.
And I know that Orville Redenbacher makes a popping corn oil, but it's still not the same.
it's not.
But
You
maybe
cannot
it's because
replicate
it's not
it.
warmed up. And
Yeah.
I think maybe if you warmed up the oil, it would be better.
You can't replicate it at home. It's
No,
impossible. Even
can't.
they sell the movie theater popcorn butter, whatever.
Even
at the
plain
store.
popcorn at the theater,
Is
there's something
better.
about it.
It's
You
something
can't
about
make it
it.
at home.
You can't do it.
Mm-mm.
I wonder if there are people who just go to the movie theater to buy the popcorn and not see a movie.
Now, I've done that, but it's hard to do. I remember working in Bethesda, and there was the theater.
Yeah.
But the vending or the concessions was before the gate.
Before the ticket taker.
So you could go in, grab a popcorn,
Yeah.
which I've done at lunchtime.
But most of them are inside the ticket.
But now most are beyond the
Yeah.
ticket taker.
I would think that if it was a movie theater in a popular place that had a lot of other stores and restaurants and stuff, that they would put the concessions beyond
but the
before the ticket taker.
Right. And the difference being that I was in a city. I was in a walking city.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't a parking lot.
Right.
You know, you could just walk down the street and pop in and get some popcorn and
That's
be on your
different.
way.
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
It is
Yeah.
different.
For me, I get a hot dog and a bottle of water. Very boring, but it makes me happy.
There you go.
This, my friends, is the Swish Edition.
That music. I've been using that now for the last couple weeks because I'm absolutely in love with it. I think and it was free. It was free. I didn't have to pay for that.
Yeah.
No rights reserved on that song. You guys can use it
Nice.
too as your personal theme song. I like it. We're gonna keep it for a while until I get
Nice.
tired. Until I get tired of it.
Okay.
Got to talk about our brother-in-law. I guess he's your brother-in-law, and he's married to my sister-in-law.
Right.
I don't know how it works. He is your brother-in-law, though. Greg Stewart turns 55 years old today,
Hooray.
about 2.5 weeks before I turn 55 years old.
And
God
he
damn
can't,
it.
And he can't do anything because
It's
there's 8
Wednesday.
feet of snow outside.
Oh, it's true. They live in southern Delaware, and southern Delaware got how much?
I think it was 8.5.
Jeez,
roughly.
8.5. I love that number. Let me go measure that snow.
God.
I think, yeah. So happy birthday, Greg. I know he listens to the show usually when he's at work. So
Yeah.
hope you're having a good day. Hope you're not working today. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. We got to do a Super Bowl roundup. I know a lot of other people have been talking about it since Sunday, but we're going to talk about it too. You put money on the game. How'd you do?
Lost.
You lost. You thought the Chiefs would three-peat.
Yeah.
They did not.
I only lost $5.
$5 foot long. 22-40 to the Eagles. Lopsided game well into the second half before the Chiefs
Yeah.
finally did something.
I'm not the biggest football fan, but I will say that was pretty exciting.
It was a good game.
Especially with all the
Yeah.
interceptions and all the, I don't know what you call it when you tackle the quarterback, but that happened a lot too.
Yeah,
A sack?
I guess.
I've called something, but I don't
Yeah.
know. But that I found that entertaining and it was fun to watch.
Right. The only thing I really know, and I call it out every time I see it, is I say, incomplete. That's about all I know. I don't understand all the 5s and 10s and first downs and all that shit, but it was a fun game, I guess. You know, the thing that America thought it was good too, or the world. Nielsen is reporting that it was the most watched Super Bowl game of all time with 127.7 million people. And they're counting both broadcast and streaming now.
Yeah.
Nielsen's keeping track of everybody.
Yeah.
No matter where they're watching it. We happened to watch it on regular old broadcast TV. Imagine that.
But we streamed
through our streaming service.
Right.
But we were watching the local Fox channel. Anyway, hardly anyone's talking about the game anymore, though. They're talking about the halftime show and the commercials. So I thought we'd talk about that a little bit. I don't want to trash Kendrick Lamar's halftime show because I don't know that I completely understood everything that he was trying to do with that performance.
I got nothing. I know the name, but I don't know his music. I couldn't
Yeah.
understand anything he was saying.
But I didn't understand it either. But maybe that says a lot about us. We're not huge
No,
fans.
we're not fans, so it didn't
of
appeal to
him
us.
or of that genre, really. But I saw this great kind of summation of it. I've read several articles since Sunday about what he was doing, what he was trying to do, and the message that he was trying to convey.
Mhm.
And we don't have to get into that. You guys can go figure that out on your own. But a lot of the criticism was, though, if you have to explain to over half the audience of what's going on because it went over your head, maybe that wasn't the best choice for a Super Bowl halftime show.
Right.
And I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
Last year, Usher put on a great show.
It was fun.
You didn't have to be a fan of Usher to enjoy last year's performance.
Right.
I mean, he friggin' roller skated, for God's sakes. And he did a great job. Social justice is important, but for the most important football game that the majority of TVs are watching all around the world, put on something fun. Put on something fun that everybody can enjoy that has the most global appeal.
Yeah, we're just being bombarded with messages.
Yeah.
And people are going to get sick of it. And once people get sick of it, then people aren't going to take you seriously and they're just going to brush it off.
Exactly.
They're going to get tired of it.
Well, I think we've got one more year of Jay-Z's production company producing the halftime show. He signed a 5-year deal with the NFL for a lot of money. So he was responsible for the last 4, and he's got one more to do.
Yeah.
Which means it probably won't be Taylor Swift next year.
No, I doubt it.
Anyway, we'll find out. I think Taylor would rip it up. I think she would do an amazing show, but it's not going to be her time for a while.
Well, she just got off of that tour, and she needs to wait.
She does. Let's talk about another thing. Maybe you don't agree with me, but I found the over-sentimentality of the damn thing just too much in your face. Like, we feel like everybody has to do a call out to everything horrible in the world at the beginning of everything. And it's just getting tiresome. So one of the things they did on the field over the loudspeaker before the coin toss was they were doing shout outs to the wildfires, the floods, the terrorist attack in New Orleans that happened a few weeks ago, the 2 plane crashes that happened in the last couple weeks. And I'm like, are you friggin' kidding? Are we going to name every horrible thing in the world before this damn coin toss?
Right.
And what does it have to do with the Super Bowl that a plane crashed in Washington, D.C.? Nothing. It is so friggin' stupid. I get that you feel bad for those people. I felt bad for them.
Right.
It was a horrible, horrible tragedy. The fires in LA were a horrible tragedy, but did they need to talk about it at the Super Bowl?
I just think at whatever the start time is, you just say go.
Just go. Stop with this over. The people down there on the field for the coin toss were survivors of the terrorist attack, the guy that drove into the people in New Orleans. It's like, come on. We don't need that. What that should have been was great football stars out there.
Yeah.
You know? I'm going to get off my high horse.
Yes.
I'm going to get off my high horse and take my boots off. Let's talk about the commercials.
Yeah.
I just listed my favorites. And a lot of the things, if you look down, Dale, go down this list and look in the parentheses. These are all things that we like and use.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you think of other ones that I didn't mention here that you thought were standouts, let me know. I liked the Ben and Casey Affleck one.
The Dunkin' Donut one was probably one of the funnier ones.
They had Jeremy Strong, who is a noted method actor, and they had him in this huge vat of coffee grounds.
Yeah, right.
I don't know what the point of that commercial was, but it got people talking
Yeah.
for sure. My second favorite one was Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal recreating their iconic When Harry Met Sally fake orgasm scene in the diner in New York City. And what's crazy, it was an ad for Hellman's mayonnaise.
That I remember on Facebook, that particular commercial got the attention of 1 million moms.
The commercial?
The commercial.
Why? Because she was faking an orgasm
Because
again?
it was insinuating something else, and they were all up in arms, which makes me smile.
What's really funny is that 1 million moms is like
It's like
a
100,000 people.
yeah, not even anywhere near a million moms. And yeah, that was a fun commercial, and it was fun to see them back together again. Let's see what else. Oh, I liked the one with all the female athletes. It was a black and white commercial with basketball player Caitlin Clark, gymnast Jordan Childs, runner Sha'Carri Richardson, and some others. It was for Nike.
Yeah.
And it was like, for years, girls have been telling them they can't do it. And they're like, yes, we can. We can win. We can win. And they did.
Now that I'm, yes, that was great. But
Yep.
now that I'm looking down here, I found my favorite one now.
Oh, yeah? You want to skip to it?
Yeah, it's the Reese's one.
Yeah.
I mean, the Don't Eat Lava,
Oh, yes.
and the one where they had the guy hold back a woman on an elderly scooter to
Yes.
keep her from going
falling
into
in.
the volcano.
And you know, when I was watching that, I was thinking it would have been a lot funnier if they let her fall in. Don't eat lava. Who comes up with that shit?
I don't know. It was funny.
I also liked Matt Damon and David Beckham playing Long Lost Brothers for Stella.
That was fun.
How about Seal, the singer Seal, as an actual seal
It was funny. It was weird.
for Mountain Dew?
It
It
was
was very weird.
But Mountain Dew is weird.
Yeah.
And that's their brand.
But the commercial that the viewers, I guess there was some unofficial poll USA Today did, and they picked the baby Clydesdale saving the lost keg of beer.
Yeah.
That was kind of fun. What else? Oh, and the runner up was the little girl that grows the one potato on her family's potato farm to give to Lay's.
Yeah.
What else?
I actually like the Angel Soft one.
Angel Soft.
Why? That was brilliant. If you could take 30 seconds and say, it's time to go to the bathroom now.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it basically they were telling people this is your chance to go.
It's like the old school like drive-in thing. Or,
Yeah.
You know, they give you a thing for the snack bar and it's a countdown.
Right before the next movie starts.
Right.
Yeah. What else was fun? Oh, this is getting a lot of attention. The Chris Hemsworth, Chris Pratt, and Chris Jenner advertising Ray-Ban and Meta's glasses.
Yeah.
Which I just don't think is going to take off. Do you want to wear glasses that basically is your iPhone on your face?
I don't think I do.
Getting a phone call in the middle of the show, even though I have my Do Not Disturb on.
But no, I don't think I want to wear glasses.
Yeah.
iPhone on my face.
No. But what was weird about that one is that no one recognized that was Chris Pratt. He looks completely different.
Yeah.
He's either lost weight or he was completely shaven and he was wearing glasses. Well, they were all wearing glasses.
Yeah.
And the joke was that he ate that $1 million banana art off Kris Jenner's wall.
Yes.
What else was fun? I think that's all. Is that all the ones? Gordon Ramsay and Pete Davidson got together for Hexclad. This was weird. So they had Drew Barrymore and Orlando Bloom on a cruise ship for MSC Cruises. And it seemed like a really lost opportunity. Like, why wasn't it Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom on the cruise?
Couldn't go.
She couldn't go.
You don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. But if you guys don't know, Orlando Bloom is married to Katy Perry. Anyway. And MSC Cruises suck. So I'm not sure why they did that. But the winner, though, my favorite was Harrison Ford doing the Jeep commercial.
Yeah.
That great line at the end, that he likes it. He likes his Jeep, even though his last name is Ford. I thought that was classic.
Yeah.
I wonder how much.
That was brilliant. Yeah.
I wonder if he actually has a Jeep. And this picture that I have here, Dale, is I would buy that in a second. It's a Rubicon Wrangler. with a really pretty green with a black roof. I like that.
Yeah, those are about 65,000.
I think oh geez, isn't that ridiculous?
Jeeps have
A Jeep Wrangler for
gone
$65,000.
way up in price.
So
way
crazy.
way up.
Yeah.
Remember we had ours.
Yeah.
And it was what 45 ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going for like 60 now.
It's funny. Dale owned that Wrangler when we lived in Southern Delaware, and he sold it about a year and a half after we bought it for what we bought it for.
No, we made $1,600 more.
Oh, for more than we bought it for.
Yeah.
So they retained their value.
Yeah.
At least
Well,
for the first couple of years.
No,
It was
only
during the
retained its value because of pandemic.
It was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And it had ridiculously low miles on it.
Yeah.
And maybe did it even have 1,000 miles on it?
I don't
think it ever left Delaware.
I don't think it ever reached 1,000 miles.
That's crazy. We're idiots. We move a lot and we buy a lot of cars. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna do? Oh, here's my last Super Bowl thing, Dale. All these people called out sick, including some friends of ours who work at Resorts World, called out sick on Monday because they did it up too much on Sunday night. And people are saying, why can't we make Super Bowl Monday the day after a holiday so you don't have to go to work the next day? I have an easy solution to this, and I don't understand why they won't do it. Move the Super Bowl to Saturday.
It's tradition.
Why can't the Super Bowl be on Saturday?
Why is it the Super Bowl's responsibility for you overdoing it?
The Oscars always used to be on Monday night. They moved those to Sunday.
Okay.
Why can't you move the Super Bowl to Saturday?
Yeah, like people are getting lit over the Oscars and not being able to go to work on Tuesday.
I think I had 2 beers during the Super Bowl and I didn't even finish the second one.
Yeah.
So I did not overdo it. I was fine on Monday morning.
Plus, it's nice when it's over by 6 o'clock here.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Yeah. Started at 3:30 here.
It's nice.
We love that's one of the many things we like about living in the Pacific time zone.
Mm-hmm.
I have an update for last week. When Kristen and I did the show together, we were talking about Post Malone's new Oreo flavor. I bought a packet. Have you had one yet?
No.
Oh, it's open if you want to try it. So at first glance and at first smell, I thought it was good. But then after eating a couple, I've decided that I don't like them. They're not very chocolately, and the swirl inside tastes kind of chemically.
What's it supposed to be?
So this is the first time they've ever done this. The filling is a swirl of caramel and shortbread flavored cream.
Okay.
The cookie is one chocolate cookie on one side and one golden cookie on the other side.
Okay.
Smashed together. And this is Post Malone. Supposedly Post Malone came up with it. He didn't, but that's what they're telling people.
Okay.
And his face is on it. And it's his. And it's the only second time Oreo has ever done a celebrity collaboration.
So
the first one was Gaga.
So it's not good.
I don't think it's good.
Yeah.
But America might.
Yeah.
Post Malone might. Well, Post Malone has to tell you that he likes them, right? He was paid a lot of money to tell you that he likes them.
Well, when we get done, I'll try one.
All right, good. I should have had you eat one before we did the show. You want to run down and get one?
I do not.
Okay. We can put up that Angel Soft go to the bathroom ad while you go get it. Interesting news here. You guys have probably seen a TED Talk sometime in your life. Have you ever watched one?
I have.
Yeah, me too.
Many.
Well, the CEO of TED Talks, who is also the founder, Chris Anderson, is almost 70 years old, and he's decided that he's done facilitating TED Talks. He wants someone else to do it. He's been doing it for 25 years. I didn't know it was around for 25 years.
I didn't either.
So TED it's a nonprofit, and he's never profited from it. All the money made from the organization goes back into the organization or into their foundation. I had no idea it was so big. They're based in New York City. They have 220 full-time employees.
I think I want to say there's different branches of TED.
There are
now.
Yeah, they license it out to other organizations.
Because there's like TED Talks and there's like TEDx.
TEDx,
which I don't know the difference of.
Yeah, they're shorter and smaller, and
yeah.
So they have over 3,000 events around the world every year. They have a big, huge annual conference. They have a podcast. They're now starting a TV show. They've had over 178 million downloads. a $25 million foundation. I mean, it's huge,
Wow.
huge. And he is looking for someone to take it over. He wants someone else to be the CEO, not him. And you can email him directly if you're interested.
Wow.
I think
don't
it's
wanna
cool.
do it.
So, you know, TED Talks are anywhere from 3 to 18 minutes. 18 minutes is the absolute longest they'll let you do,
Yeah.
right? And anyone can pitch it. I can pitch it. You can pitch it.
Yeah.
Lady
Anyone-
Gaga could pitch it.
anyone
Anybody
can do it, yeah.
Anyone from anywhere in the world. I think you have to be in English though if you want it. Well, I don't know if that's true. There must be TED Talks that are in other languages.
Yeah, I don't know that for sure.
What would your TED Talk be? Or what would our TED Talk be if we did one? I mean, we're only good at a couple things.
What the fuck are those?
Slot machine strategy.
Oh, we are not good at that.
How to order takeout
That
food.
That we can do.
How to move a lot. How to buy houses and sell them.
That we can do.
We've done that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
Okay.
in what number? This is our 6th house together.
Yeah. In 5 years.
We've been married for 7 years. Anyway, I guess we're not doing a TED Talk.
No.
I have failed at pretty much everything that I've ever done. I want to skip the next story. Big, huge news that just came out this morning, Dale. This morning.
I saw this.
The Backstreet Boys, and this was a rumor that it was going to happen, and it came true. The Backstreet Boys are doing a residency at the Las Vegas Sphere. I think that is so
I think it's
friggin' cool.
because the first thing that comes to mind is the Backstreet Back song,
Backstreet's back. All
which
right.
takes place in their music video in a haunted mansion.
Yes.
And if they could create, those graphics in a haunted mansion with ghosts, I think it could be really, really cool.
Could be very, very, very
Yeah.
cool. Anyway, they start July 11th. They're doing 9 shows
Okay.
starting July 11th through the July 27th.
Here's the thing.
I
I
could
would go
go.
to that,
I just said I want to go.
but I'm only doing it in those suites that you can purchase. Regular people can
much is
purchase. I don't
that?
know. But I can't sit at a chair so steep.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
it is horrible.
And you can't kind of like stand up or dance because you'll just fall right over.
Well, people dance. People stand up.
I
You
just
have to be
wish
careful.
they didn't try to pack so many and make those things so steep.
Tickets go on sale Friday, February 21st at Live Nation. I would go. I would totally go.
I think it could be fun.
Also announced since we last talked to you, Kelly Clarkson's coming back to Vegas.
That was such a great show.
This is called her studio sessions, the Las
Oh.
Vegas residency.
That means no band.
Oh, does it? I don't know if that's what it means. I think it's mostly going to be her doing covers of people like she does on her TV show every morning.
Oh, that could be fun.
This starts July 4th. So you
Okay.
guys could go see Kelly Clarkson and then go outside and watch the fireworks. She's going to be here July 4th through August 16th, and then again November 7th through 15th.
Oh, she's at the Coliseum
At the
now.
Coliseum at Caesar's Palace.
She's moved up.
Which means we have no in on
No.
getting free tickets to that.
She moved up, man.
Listen, I'm sure we talked about it on the show. We saw Kelly Clarkson at Planet Hollywood one time when Jacqueline and Larry were here,
Mm-hmm.
and that was amazing.
Yeah.
And we got to touch her. She touched me.
It was the first time I've made a TikTok. No, I didn't make it. I
You were in it.
I made it into some random person's TikTok, and
Me
we
and you,
found
the
it
back of
next
our
day.
heads.
Yeah.
The back of our heads. Yeah,
All 4 of us are in it.
that's right. Yeah, she grabbed my hand, and I think she grabbed Jacqueline's
Jacqueline's,
hand.
yeah.
That was fun because we were in the VIP section, of course.
Mhm.
So I highly recommend Kelly Clarkson if you guys are coming to town. The musical act I don't recommend is Kanye West.
Oh God, why do we even talk about this man?
because what
I'm
he
seriously, dead
because what he
serious.
did on Monday was just so absolutely ridiculous and stupid. So
Why
apparently
he's still a thing is beyond me.
he's off his rocker. He's off his rocker. Apparently, Shopify took down Kanye West's store on their platform because he featured as his only he took down on Monday, took down all of his products
Mhm.
and put one t-shirt up for sale. And look what it is. It is a white t-shirt with a black Nazi
Swastika.
swastika on it. I guess that's not a cool thing. What do you mean, I guess? It is not a cool thing.
No,
What is wrong with this man?
he needs to just go away.
Apparently, this came after the fact that Kanye bought regional Super Bowl ads. So you can buy local commercials
Yeah.
during the Super Bowl. We saw several from our big injury lawyers here
That's
in
all
Vegas.
they were, injury law.
That's all we saw. There was like 4 of them, I believe.
yeah.
Well, he bought ads in LA, Chicago, Houston, a couple other cities. And then he immediately was asking people to go to his website to buy stuff, Yeezy.com, hosted by Shopify. And this is what people saw when they got there. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with him?
The guy is trash.
He's
Absolute
really,
trash.
really trash. Is it mental breakdown or what is it?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, finally today on this week's episode, the annual Rock and Roll Hall of Fame shortlist came out this morning. We talk about this every year. The people, they picked 14 and they'll narrow it down to how many? 5? Is it 5 or 6?
Oh, I don't know.
So to get into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you have to have your first commercial recording had to be 25 years or more ago.
Okay.
So here are the people that are up this year. The band's Bad Company, The Black Crowes,
Mm-hmm.
Mariah Carey,
Mm-hmm.
Chubby Checker,
Mm-hmm.
who I believe is dead,
Yeah.
Joe Cocker.
I do love me some Joe
I
Cocker.
think he's also dead.
He might be. I
Bill-
can't remember.
Billy Idol, who's
Okay.
still very much alive.
Yeah.
Joy Division / New Order, because they were originally Joy Division, then changed their name to New Order.
Yeah.
Cyndi Lauper has been nominated for the second time.
Okay.
A Mexican band named Manya.
Manya. Mm-hmm.
Oasis, the band Oasis, for the second time has been nominated.
They're assholes, but they're good.
Outkast,
Okay.
the band Fish, who
Jesus.
has also performed at the Las Vegas
At the
Sphere.
Yeah.
Soundgarden,
Okay.
and the White Stripes.
Yeah, White Stripes I could see.
Those are the 14 nominees. A panel of 1,200 music professionals will vote, and the inductees will be announced in April. I think Cyndi Lauper deserves to be in there. Chubby Checker, for sure. I don't really care about Mariah Carey making it.
No.
Billy Idol should definitely be in there.
I go Joe Cocker,
Mhm.
Oasis,
Yeah.
Soundgarden.
Yeah,
Why not Chubby Checker? That was fun.
why not? He was fun.
And Billy Idol. You can't.
Billy Idol
Idol's
has to be in
awesome.
there. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, though. Is Mariah Carey rock and roll? Hardly.
No, but she's pissed me off now. As a longtime fan, I don't like her anymore.
There you go. All right. Happy Valentine's, everyone.
Bye.
Happy birthday, Greg. Oh, he's not ready.
What? I am ready.
It's your line first.
It is not.
Yeah, it is. What does it say, Dale?
It says, "Hey Dale, why do people in Greece hate getting up at dawn?"
Oh, I sent you the wrong one. Did I send you the wrong outline?
I don't know.